if you've seen the Guthrie's version of A Christmas Carol so many times,
Classic,
maybe you want to
sure.
try something new, something out of this world this
Yes, and this would fit the bill. It's called A Klingon Christmas Carol, and it is way out there. M.A. Uhura Roscoe is here with a little preview this morning.
It's interesting you bring up the Guthrie production of A Christmas Carol because, excellent segue, this is Michael Ohms. His father, Richard Ohms, played Scrooge on the stage of the Guthrie for many, many years.
Many years, and directed, yes.
And you were actually in the Mighty Ducks yourself and other...
I was, yeah. Never really learned how to skate, but they hired someone to do that for me.
So did your father give you tips on how to play the character of Scrooge as Klingon, or is he disowning you at this point?
When I told him I was doing Scrooge, he thought it was odd, me being 28 years old, and then I told him that I was doing it in Klingon, and he looked to my mom, and he looked back to me, and he said, "Good luck, kid."
Okay, very good. Well, with that same sentiment, we're going to cut you loose to go ahead in just a moment and give us a scene from A Klingon Christmas Carol. But first, I want to introduce Sarah Wallach. And Comedia Beauregard normally does plays where you translate. There's translation, but usually not into Klingon.
Correct. Usually we translate from other languages into English, and translating from English into Klingon was just something that we decided to do as a fun Christmas thing to mix things up, give people a break from the same traditions.
And amen to that. I'm all for the new traditions. Let's go ahead and take a look at a scene from A Klingon Christmas Carol. We should point out that when you go to see this, one night only, December 8th, there will be English super titles. So you'll be able to follow along and know what they're saying, even if you don't speak the fully functional language of Klingon. And with that, let us begin.
Scusa, lodgement je posh mok elnish. Zich web, not koch poe. Mich heglu. Beheg wip toe. Beheg poe. Klingon show. Get on. Scusa. Zigos. Nadevjegos. Et Hishov. Murulu. Polekpa a.
Let's get a translation. What are they saying?
This is the ghost of Kalis Present coming to visit Scrooge and take him to show him everything that's going on in the present.
Okay, so the themes remain the same in that Scrooge is a man who comes to understand what Christmas is all about, even though he's somewhat palsied and stooped over.
Correct. Of course, in Klingon, Scrooge is a coward who has no honor, who has to find his inner warrior.
That's very un-Klingon-y. This is going to be performed December 8th. Thank you so much for joining us. And that will be at the University of Minnesota St. Paul Student Center. And now that you've done all the translating, you have to put it on next year, too, right? All the translating, one night only.
Yes.
You're going to have to bring it back next year.
This is a one-year tradition.
Comedian Beauregard, thank you very much.
Oh,
Back to you
fun
guys.
stuff, fun stuff.
Blah.
Yeah. Thank you. You know, Eric Maitland, to me, that almost sounds a little like a German caveman.